This is not the type of matchup where you want the slow dredge. It's mostly for like counterspell matchups.
Yeah.
It's in this matchup if you have lands in your deck, you absolutely do not want to draw.
Yeah. Oh, so
It's mostly for like so you don't like lose the game to misstep.
So the landless dredge deck always took the draw,
Yes.
and
Had no other discard outlets other than it's the discard step.
what about so Thoughtseize would just like really wreck it.
Yeah.
It's like, and it won last week.
Yeah, it won last week.
Plus, I'm gonna have to
It
go
blows
and
my
watch-
mind.
Yeah, I have to watch the replays and see this deck in action. It seems so crazy.
On top of that, it's not very fast.
Yeah.
Like you only get one dredge a turn. It has 4 street
I mean, it
rates.
seems like it beats up on
the slow blue decks.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure you play like 800 of them.
Street Wraith is the only extra draw.
Accelerator, yes. Like no Gitaxian probes. Like there was an originalist played in Denver. Didn't do very well, but it had like 12 Chancellors.
Oh, just because they had
Yeah.
extra card slots?
Yeah. Have them.
Make them pay an extra mana.
Well, Chancellor, the red Chancellor, very good.
Oh, just put
It's a dude to dread return or therapy.
and then it comes back and you can make a bunch more.
Yeah.
Oh, so you sack 3 guys, make 12 guys.
Yeah.
Get
Exactly.
it back, make
You got
12
it.
more guys. That's pretty sweet.
I'm not positive if
Legacy players are so innovative. Like
there's so
they-
much.
they-
There's so much to innovate.
I see bomb rare or bad rare in limited and
Yeah.
unplayable in standard, and people see like Legacy All Star.
Right.
know?
There's a sundial of the infinite
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the sideboard. And yeah, as a standard or limited player, you just make fun of like I
and
make
like
fun
Realm
of it.
Razor. I mean I used to play that in block.
Yeah.
I had one in my sideboard in standard. But it's making Legacy play. I forgot that card existed
Right.
until I saw this.
Right.
It's just crazy.
I make fun of people like it's like you should always play a sundial of the infinite so that when you mess up your turn you can just get it over with. if you just like chump attack, you're like end the turn.
That's really funny. So whenever you punt combat, you just gotta end the turn. That's really funny. All right, so we're getting on to game 3. Jesse on the right is playing a rock deck with Light from the Loam, and Adam is oh wow.
So
Adam is taking the play. Jesse gave him the play.
yeah.
That's really interesting. I don't understand why people are doing this. No, okay, so never mind. Jesse is on the play.
Okay, so we got bad information.
Never, yeah.
I
Jesse is on
still
the
don't
play.
like that. The game was long enough.
And
Yeah,
this is
brutal.
bad. What did he keep though?
Just having the ancient guards in it, like the keep is fine.
The
But
keep
just
with
having
one
the
land
ancient
and a
Guardians-
Golgari.
Yeah, and the Tireless tribe.
All right, that's a fine hand, even if you're playing against a rock deck with Thoughtseizes and Inquisitions. And
You very rarely get multiple.
so when you have one, you just have to go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't have any blue spells to draw. And he just, because he only has one land, he's just holding the land.
He's just gonna hold the land,
Try to get to
natural discard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesse should be on 17.
Yeah, Jesse is probably going to be
Hex Maging,
Hex
Goyfing,
Mage, Dark Confidant.
something like that.
I mean, I'm assuming he wants, Bob to come down for the first time in the match.
Knight of the
Mox
Reliquary.
Knight.
Oh,
That's a
man.
brutal start.
Yeah, that is not fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much. I mean, he definitely can come back, but it's going to be a long road if Adam wants to win this one.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
even time on the clock might become an issue.
How much we got?
I don't know the number
got-
on the clock left, but I think there's 7-8 minutes left on the clock,
Yeah, less than 10.
and there's no way Adam can get there. So Jesse really wants to push some damage as well, though. And I mean, a turn 2, 5/5 is not a terrible way to start that. So
So cast
He must have
something,
drawn
drawn
another. Yeah, he drew a Putrid Imp.
It's one way to do it.
Alright, so going to Jesse's turn. I think he wants to get another big creature down. Alright, so what does he have? Tarmogoyf. Fine, well, fine creature. I mean, it starts off pretty small. Oh, and Dark Depths, so maybe if he has no action, he can just start like naturally taking that thing down.
You always say something about him needing to be fast enough. But if you got it, you might as well.
So, Adam right now, see here's a psychological thing that I really like. Adam discarded Golgari Troll, and then pointed at, are you going to use your knight?
Right.
And
oh wow, that's huge.
That's brutal. That's really good. And so by doing that, I think he wants him to activate it now. The Bajuka Bug?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course he wants him to, but now I think he's actually going to, and now Adam doesn't want that to happen.
Yeah,
because of the Swords to Plowshare.
Putrid Imp is, very important in terms of being able to beat a hate card.
Yeah.
Like the Manaless Dredge probably concedes to a Tormod's Crypt.
Oh, probably, yeah. Because once it starts getting the ball rolling, it takes so much longer to do it again.
Mm-hmm. What?
So he just discarded 2 more cards.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna try and force the knight.
Yeah, and then also in response, I mean, I don't know how many more counters he wants to take off the mine, but he can also kill the Mox Diamond.
Yeah.
Killing the Mox Diamond puts Jesse down to 2 lands. And so what would you do here? Would you keep white or green?
It's interesting. Probably the green because of Living Wish.
Yeah, because there's only actually Swords to Plowshare and Knight of the Reliquary.
But Knight requires both.
Yeah, exactly. And you have Living Wish, Light from the Loam.
Yeah, so definitely keep
Tarmogoyf.
green. Of course he keeps white. Or maybe not. He's running the same things we are right now. He's like, what are my spells? Except for he doesn't have his deck list in front of him.
So Bajuka Bog takes away the graveyard, leaves Adam with what? I think he has I know he has 1 Ancient Grudge in hand. I don't know what the rest
No,
is.
the Ancient Grudge, oh yeah,
he discarded 1.
And he didn't use it either.
And he didn't use it?
It's a non-issue. Like,
that's very interesting. So Adam natural draws.
Natural draws a Tireless Tribe. Nice.
When you're running hot, you're running hot.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he needs a Dredger as well.
Yeah, he does not.
We're not positive he has one. But he's got a couple of unknown cards, but
yeah, the foils are making it hard to distinguish. I think he still has a Dread Return.
There's a Tarnish Citadel. So
and that could add colorless or pay 3 life for a color, correct?
Correct.
All right, it's just Grand Coliseum that comes into play on tap, but deals 2 more.
If you want to look at it that way,
that's how I remember that. Because I used to play with Grand Coliseum, but I've never played with
Tarnish Citadel, and for good reason. My personal dredge deck has an Undiscovered Paradise, which if you use it, it returns to your land next turn.
That seems really good for the fact that if you ever need to get back up to 7-2.
Yeah. It also has a nice interaction with Bloodghast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't play Bloodghast anymore, but when I did, it was something nice to have.
Yeah. All right. Well, so Tarmogoyf gets in for, I think, 2?
Yep. It's going to get blocked.
Yeah, blocked.
And Tireless Tribe is going to... Tireless Tribe, when you discard it, gets +0/+4.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's surprising blocker. I actually thought it'd be cute to play sideboard into Twisted Image to beat hate. So you just turn 1, turn 2.
A friend of mine actually, back old extended format a while ago, he was playing the cleric combo or whatever it's called, where you make a guy really and then you sacrifice him.
The life combo.
And the one guy, his opponent, the life combo opponent, went infinite and he went more infinite and then switched power toughness. But all right, so Knight gets active and he's going for a wasteland.
Huh, that's interesting.
I wonder why he wanted a wasteland, or maybe
I mean, feel like that's his last night activation too.
Yeah.
Until we draw a life from the loam, maybe. Maybe that's what's coming up here.
So what is his plan here? Did he must have tapped it.
I feel like, yeah. Yep.
And so why is he...
He wastelanded his own Veggie Kebab.
Yep. And does he... There's nothing in his graveyard at the moment, correct? He's just
In Adam's graveyard? No.
Yeah, he's just getting it prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is a...
Not making the same mistake he made
return.
last game, basically.
Just making sure he has the ability to do it.
Yeah. Because it does take a couple of turns to set up.
Yeah. Alright, so there's a Coliseum that won't really get there.
Well, it's a draw spell. Well, I wouldn't have played it if I were Adam.
No, because I think Jesse now can just wasteland it and start attacking with some big damages.
Yeah.
I mean, the knight's really big.
Right.
I would definitely put a land into play that's going to die, though, to keep the clock up.
Yeah, for sure. I would wasteland here.
Yeah, just waste out the Coliseum, start sending.
Yeah. Nope. Apparently we are content to...
And why is he keeping it? Man confuses me. I just feel like you want to be getting damage in so he doesn't actually get anywhere close to where he has to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like, shorten the number of turns in the game.
Takes 3 damage.
Yeah, let's bolt ourselves. Actually, not the worst play of all time.
No. Well, of course
constraining
not. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, he should have been taken care of earlier. It's good that he's taking care of it now.
Yeah. Maybe Jesse did some... I don't think... That can't be... I mean... That's time, so that's...
I mean, he's...
big deal. They weren't... Maybe they get... Sometimes the feature matches get a couple minutes.
Yeah, I mean...
So that's important, like, if they're on turn 1 of...
Especially Jesse needs to start attacking with that knight.
Yeah, absolutely. So... I don't know if he has enough time.
I mean, there's only there's not much in his way.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And, and the resources, like the Tireless Tribe doesn't have many resources that are getting activated anymore.
Right,
so,
we get 1 card a turn, so it can block the Tarmogoyf.
All right, so Jesse untaps, ready to start sending creatures back in.
Thinking about dredging loam just to try and
build up the night. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get his board progressed any.
Yeah, he does. He can't.
I mean, the only thing is naturally drawing a Hex Mage.
Right. Well, if this is turn 1, if we draw Living Wish,
and then that'll work as well.
If draw Living Wish this turn.
And he just drew, and I think it was either a Living Wish or a Life from the Loam.
Okay, so you do some sort of green card.
Oh, it was a
swords.
Or swords, yeah. That's great.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That I think that makes us win on turn 3 in Jesse.
I don't know if they're that big. I mean, how big is the
Goyf is like 2/3, 3/4.
Yeah, I think it's like
3/4.
No, instant sorcery artifact land. So it's at least a 4
artifact now, yeah. So 4. Yeah, so it's probably lethal next turn.
4 plus. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's 5/5 or bigger.
Yeah, it's 7/7. I believe if I can count to 5.
I mean, I can't.
Yeah, me neither.
So yeah,
that's. I think that's 11. We'll find out when they switch life
Adam
totals.
Just flipping it over, flips it up, and that's good. And Jesse takes the match.
That's 2 matches in a row that have gone to time, but have been won decisively.
Yeah. I mean, props to Jesse. Jesse actually built a rock deck that was winning. That's always been one of my favorite decks in the format. I played it at both the last GPs. One did well and one did bad in the other. All right, and we're back.
Back.
Brad Nelson with Adam Prozac doing a little commentary. Didn't do too well in the tournament.
No, not at all.
I've learned every time I've ever done bad in a tournament, I always jump in the SCG booth or the GG's live booth and have a lot of fun.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a big blast. So last round we just saw for anyone just jumping in, Adam playing Dredge went down, and there's a discussion that I still am not done with. I really like.
It is. You bring a very interesting point.
Being on the play and the draw is something that's really interesting when it comes to limited, because a lot of people don't know what to do, and they tend to follow and not lead with that decision.
Sure.
And it comes down with Dredge. Dredge, I just found out that these Dredge decks are taking the draw instead of play, and so will another player take the draw instead of playing against the Dredge deck? So if they want